Give me a win total for the Los Angeles Dodgers this year. What do you have?
Let me see. I know most people think it's 142-20. I'm not going to go that high. They won't pass the 1986 Mets that won 108 games, including 50 on the road, which is unbelievable season. I'm going to say the Dodgers get 100 wins, not as dominant as people think.
Wow. See, you say 100, right? Tom Verducci says 99. Alex says 94. I'm thinking 106. I think they're better.
Wow.
I think they'll not even trying, they're going to win that many games. And they'll be trying, but they're not like hitting the accelerator to win 106. I think they'll do it just out of pure depth. And the NL West is a little flat. Everybody's a little down. Like the Giants, Padres, Diamondbacks, they're all okay, but they're all like just fringe wild card teams. I think the Dodgers will win going away, but I think they win a ton.
Yeah, the only problem is if they're winning or have a big lead, I think they do take their foot off the gas and say, it's about the postseason. That's what this team is now.
They did it last year. Yeah.
Right? I mean, it was a struggle all year, and then finally they won and got the breaks and won a World Series they had no business winning. But that could happen again for the Dodgers.
Again, maybe you didn't hear it. It's probably best. I called you a hater. I did it with affection. I called you before we went to break. You're a big hater. You're a big hater. Yeah, I mean, when we went to break, I said you're a hater. But I was a hater last year on the Dodgers. I was like, all year long, you remember what I said? I'm a tad disappointed. I think this year, no disappointment. I think they're just too deep. They're going to throttle the competition. All right, so we're on the record. I say 106, and you say 100 even?
And I'm going to say 100 even. Yeah, okay. I think it's a tick below that.
Okay,
yep.
Yankees look good to you. Give me something on how good are they?
I just look at, first of all, their pitching, which the Giants in the first game in Seattle, obviously they've only given up 2 runs in 4 games, which is ridiculous. But the big thing is they won 94 games last year, and Garrett Cole's coming back. That's like adding, 15 wins. I mean, or something close to it. I like the Yankees in the AL East. I like their pitching. I know Toronto's off to a good start as well at 3-1. But I think the Yankees will have enough pitching. They had that rough stretch last year against the Blue Jays. I think that's an anomaly. The Blue Jays can be beat, and the Yankees can win the division.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think it's still going to be quite a fight. But I think they got more baseball-y. That's our term. But I think getting Ryan McMahon at third, Chisholm going to second, right? Caballero is now a good part of this club. They re-signed Bellinger. They're not these, rusted out Hulk, of a shell that they used to be, big and muscular but slow moving. And I think they're better than that this year.
And the other thing, too, if you're a Yankee fan and you're watching Giancarlo Stanton, 8 hits in his first 4 games, and it's not all just long balls. He's knocking people in, getting singles and doubles. That's a great start for him. Remember, this guy couldn't open up a bag of potato chips in spring training.
Bo Bichette, meantime. I know you're a guy from Queens, grew up in Queens, New York. I reject this. I also grew up in Queens. The narrative is already set, and I reject it, that Bo Bichette's getting booed by Mets fans. There was a smattering of disappointment when he kept not coming through. I don't know what you expect, but I remember this still lingers for Lindor. Oh, Mets fans booed Lindor his first year. Like once when he really came up short, this whole thing about the Mets being rough on players, I totally reject it. What about you?
I just think I've seen it. I told you last year Juan Soto would get off to a slow start in Queens. It happened. Everybody made it. I was a hater last year when I called him Juan So-So to start the year.
Yes.
And he was So-So.
Yeah. So he was So-So for a while. Right.
He was. Bo Bichette could struggle in the beginning in Queens. Was it Jason Bay, the Mets signed from Boston, who got off to a terrible start?
There's a lot of Mets free agents and trade acquisitions that fell flat year one. There's no question. It's larger than that, but it's not because the fans are so. Met fans are these optimistic people. You've been there enough. They're not. It's not like Yankees, Boston, Philly. That's different. Those fans are different.
Right. I agree with that. I just think Mets fans, it's been a long time. No World Series since 1986. They believe they have a good team. You go sign a big guy who was great for Toronto last year in the postseason. You want some results, and it's just people, they will warm up to him. Look at Lindor should be the example for him. Lindor was hated. Oh my God, they gave him too much money.
They didn't
He can't
hate
play
on
in
him.
New
It's
York.
still
He's
not
a
true.
Cleveland guy.
It's not true. They didn't
And what
hate
did he
on
do?
him. They didn't hate on him until he gave him a thumbs down. That's like asking for it. Like that's asking for it. All right. Rob, when I say you're a hater, I say it with affection.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'll be all right. I'm in the Haters Hall of Fame. I'll take it.
You'll hate whose Hall of Fame?
I said I'm in the Haters Hall of Fame.
Oh, the Haters Hall. Oh, first ballot, pal. Thank you, Rob.